All right. So, any reactions, people?
Yeah, the Boban was a fantastic midfielder in his day, and I love his very principled stand. I mean, we talk 2016 to 2024.
So he's going to run to 2027.
Now want to stay in 2031.
Yeah.
So what's going on with Zephyrin? I mean, you got in. You're now trying to tweak the rules. So,
all right. They say power corrupts. Absolutely.
Yeah,
power
it
corrupts,
just shows
absolutely.
that it's not an African thing. Because like it was Kaflan. Yeah. They're trying to do one thing. So that's hugely significant, and I hope people stand up to Zephyrin. It's not that it's been. In fairness, I think he's improved UEFA somewhat. I mean, FIFA and UEFA are cash cows anyway, and it's trying to extend the Champions League and all that, but that doesn't give me divine right to remain in office. And we all know what happened to Michel Platini at the end of the day and Sepp Blatter. So it's unfortunate when these guys remain in office for too long, they get sticky fingers, and as Riley said, power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts. Absolutely. So I think he'll be wise to be. What's that saying? Something is a warning for the wise, whatever. So well done to Boban, though, giving up this solid post in protest.
Because Boban wants to contest for president.
Well, yeah, of course. Why? Yeah, exactly. Not only why is it only you? Understand? There should be term limits for these kind of things. Your term in office shouldn't be ad infinitum. But going back to Solly, thank you for breaking the Djokovic news. What can I express? Well, in a way, I'm happy that he's out, but then in a way too, I wanted him to, to break that record. It just shows how difficult it is to do, isn't it? And it's nice to know that the younger guns are stepping up. You get my point. So maybe it's not going to be that easy for Joko going forward. There are young guns out there. I was quite upset that my man was knocked out, Carlos Alcaraz. That because he's the next thing. But to see another guy literally out of the blues, a huge upset. Then in tennis as well, Coco Gauff losing to Zabalenka, that made me very unhappy. It was, to me, Coco Gauff is the next coming thing. But hey, it is what it is. When you're in the kitchen, you have to take the heat.
The positive from this news also is the fact that we are going to have first-time winner of Grand Slam because whoever qualified between Zverev and Medvedev has been there in the final twice, lost to Nadal, lost to Novak Djokovic, and if he gets there, that will be the first time you are going to be. So any one of the three. So they'll be winning for the first time. They're winning Grand Slam for the first time. And also one of the stories that actually caught my attention is also the stories about Charles Leclerc extending his contract for Ferrari. The details of the contract was not even in terms of the number of years, but the stories talk about the fact that it's is a multi-year contract. It's quite unique because in Formula One, it's not a common thing to have drivers signing more than 1 year, 2 years, but we understand that this particular contract might actually extend until 2029 because the original contract expired at the end of this year. I mean, the story of Charles Leclerc with Ferrari date back to many years. He started from their drivers' academy, so I'm not surprised anyway that he has extended this particular contract and is staying put with Ferrari at this point. So finishing fifth last season, improving on the season before when he started in 2019. So it's quite a good news anyway.
Do you have any kind of insights, as to why Barcelona was removed, by Formula One?
You see, Formula One in recent times has been rebranding. Yes, you see. It's quite, when I heard that story and I saw that we're going to be having this pre-season winter testing in Bahrain, it was quite surprising for me because since I started following F1, it's all been Barcelona as a city. But since we had Liberty Media, there has been a lot of things that have happened in terms of the racetrack being changed, even some iconic ones being taken off the grid. So I'm not surprised because for them, it's all about the money anyway. It's all about the lucrative, how lucrative those tracks are, not because they're iconic or whatever. So, and that's what a lot of key F1 followers are contesting at this point. That it seems that follow the Liberty Media Group that they are trying a
What
way.
must we do to have Formula One on the western parts of Africa? What must we do?
Charles, I just mentioned something now. For Liberty Media, it's all about the money. Do you have the money to splash? Do you have the money to give them? I mean, it's all about what they can make in terms of the the right. And when you look at the culture, do you have that culture in this part? The only part of Africa you were specific, you said West Africa. If I say Africa in general, I would have said, well, maybe let's talk about South Africa, for example, which even had a Grand Prix sometimes, even though it was not really a top one like that. But in terms of history, we believe that they've had a Grand Prix at a point in time. That's about the South Africa. And also maybe let's talk about Morocco too. Because when you look at that aspect, I mean, we are seeing, especially with the interest, with the influence of the Arabs, so to speak, in the talking about the FIA now. So it's possible that we might even have a North African race ahead of a South Africa. But talking about West Africa, it's not even. I don't think it's in our culture to even. I mean, racing generally. I have not seen any West African country showing that passion to talk about racing. The nearest I have seen that I've heard of or that I've been part of is the one that is happening in Nigeria. That's happening in Benin, which is not even. It's even far from it in terms of Formula One standard. Anyway, so but in terms of motorsports, you can speak in that particular breath. But
all right. Anything else, Femi?
I'd just like to say one thing to add. I guess I'll ask you guys, all of you in the studio. Michael Jordan, LeBron James. Considering LeBron James' latest milestone. Points, most All-Star appearances. I think Michael Jordan has won more NBA titles, but all round LeBron James has been a phenomenon. We're talking about an 18-year-old boy.
Yeah. We'll have to wait for
you
it.
I think it's a conversation that's going to be had.
Yeah, I think so.
Michael Jordan, LeBron James, and for our listeners as well, you know.
I don't know. I think GOAT will still swing to Jordan.
You reckon?
Yeah.
And LeBron is still playing?
Yeah, I think
LeBron is still playing.
I think the legacy of Jordan just eclipses what LeBron has done.
I don't know, but points total, the whole kit caboodle.
LeBron is also working in the shadow of Jordan. There's the Space Jam. You're going to do your own movie.
Yeah, he can do his own movie anytime.
But he has done Space Jam first already.
I don't know. I think it's up there.
I agree with you. It's
a subjective thing.
It's a very good conversation.
Very subjective.
Who knows? We're still taking predictions. So Fortune and Dave, I've seen David's prediction, but Fortune hasn't sent in his predictions for the AFCON. We're doing 4 games, and we listed the 4 games: Senegal, Cote d'Ivoire, Morocco, South Africa, Equatorial Guinea, Cameroon, Nigeria.
It's a real talk. And we can't do draw.
no.
Okay. Why is Nigeria's game not? Why is it?
It is straightforward.
Which of them is straightforward? Senegal, Cote d'Ivoire. Cote d'Ivoire. It's quite straightforward.
It's straightforward.
Straightforward. I won't even think twice.
Wait now. So wait. Are you going to predict 3? If you get any of them wrong, Cameroon, Equatorial Guinea. If you get any of them wrong, Soliu.
Yes.
What would you do? So you say apart from Nigeria, we'll move Nigeria.
You send me some money.
What is this crisis? People are failing. We're failing in this thing.
So actually, I think
Senegal at the back of the
Femi, Senegal are going to. I mean, just I don't see the Ivorians doing anything meaningful against them. Senegal to win. It's just as simple as that. Senegal to win.
Which other one again? Yeah, count the other one.
So Nigeria, Equatorial Guinea, of course, Equatorial Guinea anyway.
So which other one?
Morocco,
South Africa.
Morocco to win.
Okay.
So Nigerian, Cameroon. If we don't score, Cameroon to win, maybe on penalties.
Okay. Well, I agree with Soliu for all except the last one. Senegal to win. Senegal to win.
Let me just take it down. Okay, go ahead.
Senegal to win. What's the next one?
Morocco, South Africa.
Morocco to win.
Equatorial Guinea.
Equatorial Guinea.
Nigeria. Cameroon,
Nigeria.
It's okay. How about you?
And video her when you say now, because she knows something can be touched. Video so she doesn't come back and change it later.
Senegal to win. South Africa to win.
Okay.
That's audacious.
Equatorial Guinea to win.
Okay.
The Super Eagles of Nigeria to win.
Convincingly.
Okay.
Cameroon will not score.
Yes, I heard you. Yes, amen. Yeah.
Okay.
So, I beg.
Okay.
I beg. You see, we have Osibe.
I'm with you.
Okay. Senegal to win.
Mm-hmm.
Why your mouth is shaking?
Equatorial Guinea to win.
Mm-hmm.
South Africa to win.
Okay.
And Cameroon to win.
Okay. Senegal to win. Guinea to win.
Which of the Guinea guy?
Guinea. I didn't say Equatorial. I said Guinea. I said Guinea.
Guinea versus Guinea.
Yeah, he said Guinea.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So I don't know. It's okay. You have the right. Don't be Femi. Femi can now say I said Guinea. I didn't specify. I said Guinea.
Morocco to go. Sorry, Morocco to go through.
Mm-hmm.
And then Nigeria to win.
Okay.
I'm confident. I think the Eagles will win.
I'm doing 4-4, man. I'm doing 4.
So let me just get Fortune's predictions in. Fortune predicts now. All these, you're sending plenty message.
Send it Alayi. Send your BVN first before we go to
all these plenty things you're sending. Send your prediction. Which one
What's he
is?
saying?
It's just explaining plenty things about Ivory Coast and doing chai here. I don't say it. What's his name? David said Senegal to win, Morocco to win, Equatorial Guinea to win, Cameroon to win. So put your predictions in. Now we're doing the second prediction. We'll pull out the list. So that one is, we'll pull out the list at the end of the break. We'll talk about it. Okay. The Super Eagles calling for the president to come and watch them. Is there need?
No.
Why do you want to stress? Why do you want to stress the president?
Maybe latter stages.
Yeah, why do you want to stress him? Let him focus on national matters. Let him focus on national matters now.
They can go to.
Is it the security?
Shagu says latter stages.
They can go from Paris to Abidjan.
This is the latter stages, right?
The president is resting.
Yeah, security issues to deal with. So I'm not stressing. No, please, we'll leave him where he is. Let him do the one I have. So he has put it. I think it's the same. So Senegal, Fortune has said Nigeria to win, Senegal to win, Equatorial Guinea to win, Morocco to win.
Okay. That's a winning team.
That's all locked in.
Okay. Let's take a few messages. Vivian sends in a message. She says, "Good morning, legends. However, Super Eagles next match goes, I'm not gonna like it. I don't want Eagles out, and I don't want Onana back at United so soon."
Vivian, you're right. Hey, we'll sacrifice my Super Eagles before United, Biko.
She says, "Playing debutant Osimhen as a point man in the next game might haunt them. I'd like to see him start from the bench or pair him with another striker. The news about Benzema to United, how true is that?"
Yeah, Lamba. United
Don't trust United. They can pay for him. Not United. We'll be saying Lamba. Before you know, that's why they said no money. They bought Onana. No money. They bought Anthony.
What have they done with the money?
They can't pay Saudi money.
They can't pay Saudi money, so forget it.
No, but he wants to leave Saudi Arabia.
Yeah,
Leon are current front. Man United has more money than Leon. So United will pay
how
him.
much they were paying Benzema in Saudi? Almost $1 million a week. What we're talking about there?
But Leon cannot pay him $1 million a week.
Yeah, United cannot.
Good morning,
Emphasis
my people.
cannot.
Right.
The Eagle, Charles, Femi, and Isi. I'm kind of excited about the Joko news because it was somebody broke him apart from Alcaraz in the last 2 years. Somebody again broke him, which also shows if these guys can find some form of consistency, they will do to him what he did to Federer. And
Yeah, you're right.
That's good. However, the suffering issue, I guess there's so much money seen in UEFA and FIFA that it's not even just a black pin anymore to want to sit in power. When there is a lot of money concerned, people want to remain kings in their domains. So that's my contribution this morning. This is Max from Ikeja.
Thank you, Mark. And you know, funny enough, it's not only money, it's the influence,
Yes,
the
no.
power. It's not the money alone, it's the influence. You know, FIFA Vatino is like a king. So it's suffering. Man.
That's okay, cool.
Good
morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
My name is Chema.
Good morning, Choma. You got your wish?
So I'm calling.
Great.
Yeah, Femi was saying it wasn't going.
Licking our wounds. Don't worry. We'll
Good
come
morning,
back
that's
for
what I
next
wanted
Grand
to say.
Slam.
Like, notice that.
We'll come back next Grand Slam.
I get Nigeria tomorrow. I pray Cameroon beats them. Beat them silly. They're just wasting my energy watching the screen. The
Chioma.
nonsense they're playing.
Bikonu.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like Charlie. I said this small Igbo. I say, Odima. Ungwanu.
Oh, by the way, you guys should sing me a birthday song. Today's my birthday.
Hey, we definitely will do
That's
that.
your Sports Zone song.
All right, definitely.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, Femi. Oh yeah.
Wait, Saka is the one in the. Is that inquired?
Come on, guys. Come on. Let's do that for.
Yeah,
Tell me you don't go
1, 2,
sing I'm in Igbo. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Happy
birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Take it. Let me give you a blow.
Of the vuvuzela.
Of this, yes, that's what I meant. What do you think I meant?
You didn't complete the statement. That's I was just worried. That's only the statement.
Charles is strangely silent.
Good morning, Sebastian.
Hey, good morning, my people, my favorite people. Charlie, I beg, make una take am easy. I wanna go to talk say Cameroon go beat us now. Even if they play badly, let us be patriotic now. Let's show some patriotism. Femi far away.
Good morning.
I'm with you all the way.
Yes, sir.
I'm with you all the way.
Yes, sir.
Nigeria to win. No matter what in day, Nigeria to win.
Yes, so anyhow, we do it.
Cameroon will collect from us.
Whether na home goal,
Yes.
whether you see it anyhow, penalty, anyhow.
They go chop on.
This is Femi, I know.
Raw.
May I blow Vuvuzela for Femi, please? Let me correct myself.
I need my vuvuzela. Blow for me.
One for you, Sebastian. Good. I don't.
Cameroon with you. Thank you very much.
Well done, and thank you for what you guys do.
Okay.
You guys don't know how much you touch lives, but I'll just tell you thank you, and how you make people happy, right? I put things aside. I just listen to you. I just feel relief.
We thank God, my brother.
Thank you so much.
It's okay.
Yeah.
According to what they said you are looking too radiant.
Yes.
I would say
Sebastian, we need a break now.
we have a break now.
All right, welcome back. Mr. Ogumono is in the studio with us. You hear him regularly on a sister station, Classic FM. The host of Sports Express, yes. We want to take your prediction, but specifically for the Nigeria-Cameroon game.
Thank you for having me, Charles. You guys are doing a fantastic job, yeah. Like I mentioned in my earlier show, I think I'm going for a Super Eagles win. It will be tough, no doubt. We've never had it easy against Cameroon, but this time around I think we'll scale through. My prediction, I'll say 2-1. Nigeria to win 2-1.
Okay.
Yes.
Why did you do first? Why did you do what that first?
Regular time of absolutely.
I think we'll get to extra time.
How about Senegal football?
We're tough for the host, no doubt. Senegal have been fantastic. In fact, so many people have nominated their crown champions already, but I think Ivory Coast will see this as something to prove again. The better skill through the skin of their team. I think Senegal is going to take it absolutely. Senegal. That one is going to be tough. I think it's going to end in a draw. Probably go to penalties, and then South Africa to it.
Okay, I dread this.
Extra Guinea is going to take that one. Yes, that's my prediction. Thank you.
All right.
It's not Inter, it's Napoli. Stop making me.
What are you planning there?
No, so it's not Lazio. It's Lazio Napoli, not Lazio Inter. Yes.
That's what I said.
She told you now.
I picked Lazio. So it's Fiorentina Inter.
So are you
Lazio to win.
I said draw.
All right. Messages coming
Trying
through.
to provoke.
Darkball.
He's working on
from
it.
Ogba.
He's working on it.
Nobody has made any predictions for the second set now. What's your problem?
We have. We during the break.
That's during the break. Did anybody hear you? The listeners hear you.
It's just a matter of
Don't you.
This is among ourselves.
Okay, sorry. Okay, this one here says Pizzo Mosimane reminds. I don't understand. I don't.
I read it.
I can't comprehend. I don't understand.
Because you can, we might be able to comprehend.
I'm not sure.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
This one here says, I feel today's game, Australian Open, was rigged. Monica Seles was unbeaten in 2,095 days. Guess what? Novak Djokovic equally was held the same record as Monica Seles. Tell me if it's purely coincidental or if the game was rigged, so that the long-standing record of Monica Seles remains unbroken. Ezekiel.
So you think that Djokovic would agree to rig a game? Can you imagine? Can you imagine that kind of?
When you say it like that now, it sounds.
It sounds ridiculous.
Yes, when you say it like that.
It's quite coincidental. I mean, Sinner before today had not dropped a set. The last time he dropped a set was against Novak Djokovic in the Davis Cup. So it was on a roll.
Okay.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. This is Damla.
Dami Larry.
That's not done winning.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I don't know why some of our Nigerians are not being patriotic. We are going to see. I've never said it too, but today I'm saying it. Cameroon go chop it.
Say it loud.
I am saying it. We are going to chop it. We are going to bring that out. We are winning. We are going to Cameroon.
Shop draw soup.
And guess what? If you look at our route, our side of the draw, it looks a bit. I won't say it looks a bit tricky, but it looks a bit fair for us, and we might go all the way. We don't want. Let's leave the president. There is enough problem in Nigeria. He should handle the problems in Nigeria now. We should leave the president. He should not come and watch us. But we are beating Cote d'Ivoire. And my darling Sporting Lagos, please, when are you going to sack Coach Paul? We don't want Coach Paul. We need him to go.
Nigerian people.
Whoever is listening from Sporting Lagos now, sack Coach Paul.
I agree. He should be sacked.
Why?
Avoid
results have been poor.
Right now. We need an experienced Coach Paul took us from NNL. He brought us to the Premier League. Fine. We need an experienced coach that has the experience of the Nigerian Professional League. Sack Coach Paul now. Thank you.
All right.
Without necessarily speaking for Coach Paul, I don't think we should throw him under the bus. Why? Do you know why? Sporting Lagos coming to the NPFL, they came as a very inexperienced team, and it also shows in terms of their decision, in terms of team selections. Sporting Lagos has the smallest number of teams. When you talk about teams in the NPFL, see, in the NPFL, to play NPFL, you need at least two solid teams, one for the home, one for the away. Look at Doma United. Doma United, for example, has a different team that plays for home and one that plays away. Now you talk about Enyimba, you talk about those teams. Now you are talking about Sporting Lagos that play the same team home and away. You have Adiku, all those players, all of them. They are the same set of players you see at Onikon. When you go away, they are the same set of players that travel with the team.
Why do you need different sets of players to play home and away? Which is what? How is it structured?
The traveling and all that. See now. You're talking about midweek matches, weekend matches. Now you have this player playing on the weekend, and they travel a very small squad. You don't
wait.
You
a team that has
if you have a small squad, then how do you alternate your team if you have a small squad?
That's the issue. That's the issue.
Sorry, I wanted you to land. So how did you buy? You went to go and buy Lokosa. The money you spend on Lokosa, you could get two players with it. You bought what you wanted. You bought experience. It's the NPFL, right? And has the experience favored you at the start of the season? Yes. Currently, your tactics are not right. You drew with Bayelsa United at home. And it's that game I saw live.
You drew with Doma at home.
My point on those games, you should see those games out. It's Bayelsa United. Shooting stars, when they drew with Bayelsa United, they were complaining. Fans were screaming, complaining. It's outrageous. How can you be? So you now draw at home. And then, for what I've heard behind the scene.
What do you mean it's Bayelsa? Do you know the coach of Bayelsa United?
He's not Pep Guardiola or Jose Mourinho.
He's a very experienced coach in the NPFL.
But they don't travel well. They don't travel well. And from what I heard, there are issues behind the scene with the coach.
If you can't beat Bielsa at home, do you understand? Who do you want to beat? That's,
if you can't beat Bielsa at home.
With all due respect to Bielsa, if you can't beat them out, those are the games you need to be winning.
Bielsa,
yes, no.
Because are you referring to Bielsa in that because it's Bielsa? Do you know the coach?
It doesn't matter who the coach is.
It doesn't matter who the coach is.
Coach now. Who is this coach? Who is he?
Who is the coach? And where are they on the league?
Who is this coach? Who is?
Femi, I don't think that the management of Sporting Lagos and they underrated the NPFL.
Are you joking?
That's what I
They did not.
That's what
they did not. They've got somebody who's been at this level before in their management team, so they know.
Who is that person?
Talk now.
The chairman of the club.
Chelsea's friend.
Yes. His body. His body. Remember that body?
He's a friend of the house.
His body. No, now when they were friends, they were 5 and 6 before now, like this. Currently, they are losing. They're losing. They're above them.
The tide has turned. This is the same Sporting Lagos that had a fantastic Super 8. That's had a fantastic Super 8. And this idea of saying you have a team for home matches and another team for away games doesn't make sense to me.
But
doesn't make sense to me.
Just let me put it to you. Now, when you were covering the NPFL, for Sport, traveling around and all that, I'm sorry, you and the Punch, you are much aware of what I'm talking about. You notice that you see the players you see are not the same set of players that play away. And see, NPFL is a very tricky league, and it's even very difficult.
Not exactly, not necessarily, because the only reason why a manager would alter his squad in the NPFL playing away from home.
He already has a defeatist mindset.
It's not fatigue. It's not fatigue. It's about tactics. It's not fatigue. It's tactics.
You know what it means to play on a Sunday.
It's tactics.
And travel the next Monday morning.
Wait. With all due respect. Do you drop the whole 11 and play another 11 hours?
You don't do that. You mix them up.
No,
them up.
You mix. So what I'm saying is that they have.
No. They don't.
I think what Solly is saying
is that they have it. If God is listening, he knows what I'm talking about.
Shebi, now you recruit players for them now. Now be their sporting director. Okay, now we need to go. Follow your sky is wild and come today. To be saying Nigeria will lose, please just go. Nobody wants to talk to you anymore. Let's talk to more positive